Thank you guys so much as always for joining us here at Excel Performance Training with this week's Thrive Training tip. Now today what I want to do is give you guys a few tips to help you with the king of all exercises, the deadlift. What I want to do is show you how we like to teach our athletes to set up, to pull more weight, keep that back safe, and watch your strength go through the roof. So the deadlift, like I said, this is the king of all exercises. I tell my clients if I could do one exercise the rest of my life, this would be it. This is the exercise where we're going to be able to move the most amount of weight if we set ourselves up for success from the beginning. So this is what we want to do. This is going to be set up for the conventional deadlift. There's a lot of different variations of the deadlift. We like to start people off, especially our athletes, on the trap bar deadlift, sumo deadlift. What we're going to be doing today is the conventional deadlift. So set up position for the deadlift. We're going to walk. Our feet are going to be underneath our hips. I tell people to walk until they hide the knots on their shoelaces underneath the bar. A lot of times people start out with the bar too far in front of them, so whenever they get set up, their center of gravity is pulling them forward, so it's going to strain their lower back. We want to keep this bar as close to our shins as possible. Once we get set up, feet underneath the hips, bars on top of the knots on the shoes. What we want to do is set up from the top down. Too often what you'll see more so commonly, people get set up, they go down to the bottom, and then they try and flatten out their back. What this does is typically the joint that sets last is the first that breaks. So if we come down here to the bottom, my back's rounded, and then I pull it back. Whenever I start that pull, that back's going to be the first thing that rounds. So what we like to teach is a top-down approach. So once my feet are set, I'm going to teach my athletes, pull those shoulder blades back and down. Nice, good posture. Then we're going to brace the rib cage. So we're going to think about bringing the ribs to the top of the hips like somebody's about to punch you in the gut. So abs are tight, shoulder blades are back. Then we put our hands on our thighs and we hinge back, keeping all the weight back on the heels, engaging my hamstrings, going down until I get to the bar. This way, everything has been set. My hamstrings are loaded right now, and we are ready to pull. We want to teach a neutral head position, so we don't want to reach up or look up. You'll see a lot of people teach eyes up. That's horrible. If you look at my spine from the side, this does not look like a strong athletic position. So we want our chin down. I always tell people, think about having a tennis ball underneath your chin. On the grip, we're going to start out with the traditional overhand grip. As weight gets heavier, then we'll allow the athletes to switch to a mixed grip. So from this position, I am tight, I'm strong, and I'm ready to pull. So I'll push through the heels, keeping that bar close to my body. Shoulder blades are back as the bar slides up the thighs. Finish at the top, squeezing the glutes. We don't want to overextend at the top. Keep those abs tight, returning to that starting position, shoulder blades back, abs tight. As we go back down, we unlock the knees, and we push the hips back. Same reverse order. Spine is flat, neutral. The weight goes all the way back to the ground. So quick recap, guys. Set up for the deadlift. Maximum pulling power right here. Feet underneath the hips. Your toes are pointed straight. The bar is on top of the knots of the shoelaces. Shoulder blades back, abs tight and braced. Hinge back, having the arms slide down your thighs, keeping them straight. Grab the bar, head is down, looking a few feet in front of you, keeping a nice neutral chin, like you're holding a tennis ball underneath your back. You want a straight line from the top of the head to the upper back and butt. Push through those heels, abs tight. Squeezing the glutes to the top, then all the way back down. Reverse the position on the way down. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Please comment below. Let us know what you think. Any tips that you guys may have that have worked for you, or any questions that you have on different modifications, or how we can help you guys to be able to become the athlete you were meant to be. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channels for more information like this. Check us out on our website, excelperformancetraining.com, and back to you guys in the studio.